of the virtual open mic. And here, playing us in, Jules Bland.
Can you hear the floor creaking above me?
That was lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, buddy.
Okay.
Welcome to VOM, y'all, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday night starting at 7 p.m., which I guess you know because you're here or you're watching it later. So let that be a lesson to you. My name is Rowan Corbett. I'm your host for this evening. And here I have my lovely Rogues Gallery with me. We're going to be doing some music for you tonight. How's everybody doing? That good, huh?
I'm doing, you know. Good.
Okay.
Pretty awful good, thank you.
Right on. Good to have you back, Ron.
We're here. Thank you. Nice to be here.
Right on. Well, 'tis me. I am the one who will start this evening, so we'll see how it goes. I'll do a couple songs for you. Where shall I start? Well, let's see. This is one that I call... What do I call that song? Oh, I call it Flush. Oh, but I've got a tune. Oh, look at me being unprepared.
Well, Rowan, no one really ever asks you this. Do you have any gigs coming up? You have any pluggables? Just get them out of the way up top. Does the mouse
you would
not
ask
let you
me that
plug
right
things?
now. I do have a show coming up this weekend. Let me pull up the details. It's with Ilyami. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a member of the band Ilyami, or I Love You and I Miss You.
What's the lineup? Is it all y'all's?
I believe so. I believe we're going to have a full band show on the 29th at the Refuge. And it will also be a celebration of one of our founding members' birthdays, or core members, should I say, Heather Aubrey Lloyd. It's the Life, the Universe, and Everything, and Halloween as well. So, her 42nd birthday. So,
Meaning of the universe.
yeah, if you want information about that show, go check it out on our website, ilyami.com. /upcoming shows, I believe, or just you'll find it.
It's a very easy to navigate website,
Yeah,
I must say.
All right. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Got to press all the buttons. Rivals stand opposed to exercise these demons. It's all black and white, red all over. There's no room for doubt. Right is what we're sowing. Gotta fight it out to keep on going. Never ask for names. Try to think too much. It's never just a game. We're not losing touch. We're in the industries, both with enemies. These heroes stand for us, avatars and idols. Rise above us all, might and glory. Let me try that again. These heroes stand for us, avatars and idols. Rise above us all, right and glory. Thunderous applause, witness to the action. Victory is ours, we made it happen. Never ask for names, try to think too much. It's never just a game. No, we're not losing touch. As we wade into the sea, we're flush with enemies. lead the greatest tribe, or build one in your mind. Leave someone behind, might makes right if you're so inclined. They never ask for names, try to think too much. It's never just a game, they're not losing touch as they collapse into the sea. They flash with enemies. All right, thank you.
Awesome. Like always.
All right.
Awesome.
Oh, look, we've got John Pfeiffer in the room now. How's it going, John? Howdy, John.
Earth to John.
Oh, I think his audio is still connecting, so it's all good. We'll get with him in a minute. Next up after me, I believe, is going to be the other John, Mr. John Patton. It's good to have him back, too. We haven't had John in a little bit.
I mean, so many Johns in here. What is this, a brothel? It's not a brothel, everybody. It's a virtual open mic where we play music for each other.
That is true.
Okay.
We play music for each other and for ourselves and for you out there. That's what we do. All right. This next one, what do I call this one? The Brave One. Your choice, can say that I agree. We know what's best for you. Don't work so well for me. Do me a favor if you think you can. Survive what you want long enough to make it worth it in the end. Already fucked up long before I met you. It's a credit to your kindness, you tolerate me the way you do. You only ever hurt me because you tell the truth. You got no time for pretense, and you don't suffer fools. always been willing to go where I can't. I think it's 'cause you're braver than me to some extent, but this feels different, like the ice is finally cracked, but I'm the one who's sinking, and there's no coming back. I hope you're right. You're just as charmed as you think. 'Cause I want you to fly, not topple over the ring.
That's a fave.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Oh, goodness.
Cool.
You know, because, you know, I wish I was half the songwriter you are, John. So that actually, Ron, sorry. And John, actually.
There's so many Johns in the room right now. It seems like a porta potty convention.
Hey, there it is. All right, we're back. We're back, baby.
Hey, I actually have a song about
America's
Johnny on
back.
the spot, porta potty. I have a song about that. I have to find it.
Classic.
Well, this show's going down the drain fast.
Hey-o. All right.
Goodness
Royal
gracious.
flush.
Anyway, well, thank you, Ron. And looks like we've got you back, Mr. Patton, Mr. John Patton. So you are you having issues or? It looks like you're having some audio issues with John Patton. So we're going to have to go on to the elder Patton, Mr. Steve Patton now. Can you jump in there for us,
Yeah,
Steve?
sure.
All right,
Yeah, sure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I can do it. I can make it. It won't be near as good, but you'll get like you get. And as far as songwriters go, Rowan, you are outstanding.
Thank you, man.
I don't know who writes my songs. It's some guy that's a mystery. I think he lived sometime in the 30s. And because all of the stuff is just that way, you know. He certainly no later than the 50s. This is an example of it. There was this verse, and it still sits on top of this, all by itself, because it doesn't fit the chorus yet. But I couldn't tell where it was going when I wrote it, and then about 4 or 5 years later, I picked it up and said, "Oh yeah, I know what that is." As I stumbled through the alley one cold and lonely night, I happened on a fellow, his face was ghostly white. He looked me up and down, then he asked me for a smoke, and offered me a drink as his final words he spoke. Could you spare a moment, mister, to hear my last request? A little of your kindness before I take my rest. The little that I own, save the whiskey in this flask. I'll leave you what there is for this favor I would ask. Before this night is over, my my soul must take its leave. Okay.
Oh, you're right there, man.
I think I'm going to be.
Oh, right. Well, here.
Let me begin at the top.
You get a
of the chorus,
mulligan.
okay?
You get a mulligan.
Before this night is over, my soul must take its leave. Won't you offer up a toast from this whiskey I bequeath? Pray the devil in the bottle will let my soul go free. If I find my way to heaven, friend, I will save a place for thee. All the whiskey in the taverns can't quench a drunkard's thirst, and if he has a fortune, he will drink until he bursts. When they lay me in the coffin, please say a prayer for me, that heaven is a bar where a drunk can drink for free. Before this night is over, my soul must take its leave. Won't you offer up a toast from this whiskey I bequeath? Pray the devil in the bottle will let my soul go free. If I find my way to heaven, friend, I will save a place for thee. When his spirit had departed, I poured some on the ground, fulfilled his last request as we shared the final round. If you find that bar in heaven, friend, save a stove for me, and order drinks around if the whiskey there is free. Before this night is over, my soul must take its leave. Won't you offer up a toast from this whiskey I bequeath? Pray the devil in the bottle will let my soul go free. If I find my way to heaven, friend, I will save a place for thee. I was going to do another low-down degenerate song, but I decided that in the interim, because I think that was something paying me for my troubles. I'm going to do something more cheerful. Not exactly cheerful, but it's cheerfuler. I can't get started on it. I think of the opening verse. Oh well, let's go with what I was going to do. Your wife's got cancer, your children have moved on. You thought they'd be here when you're gone. You thought you'd be sitting on top of the world by now. You work your fingers to the bone and still somehow all you get is another day older, Sam alone on your shoulder. Well, looky there, brother, the sun going down and you still standing on the rocky ground. The house needs painting, the barns in need a roof, the cow's gone dry and your horse is spavin' home. It's plumb more than the plowing needin' done, and you can't even find a wheel to fit your gun. All you got is another day older, same old load on your shoulder. Well, looky there, brother, the sun going down, and you still standing on shaky ground. We keep praying to the heaven for your life to change, but it seems your God's out of hearing range. Yonder comes the sheriff and the banker man, got foreclosure papers in their hand. And all you got is another day older, same old load on your shoulder. Well, looky there, brother, the sun going down, and you still standing on shaky ground.
John
like that
Patton,
guitar
y'all.
rhythm. See, that's pretty cool. Sounded right out of the old West.
You know, you were saying how you feel like you've got this, this guy from the 30s or somewhere between the 30s and 50s writing your stuff, and I like to think of that as like having a voice. It's like you have a style that you write in, and that is.
I don't know where it comes. I don't consciously write this thing from anything. I mean, I don't know where it comes from. Whatever it is what it is, and I just go with it.
Yeah.
I used to fight it all the time. I used to steer it in a direction it didn't want to go, and now I just go with it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, cool, man. I mean, I think sometimes some of us like sort of, I know with myself, struggle with like finding a consistent sort of style, and I think, having a unique voice that's all yours is, that's a gift. So you got my approval.
Thank you. Anyway, a little help.
All right. I think we're going to go on to my favorite new Baltimorean, Mr. Robert Bertinelli. Howdy, sir.
Hi.
You have lived all over this great United States.
I have.
But now you're here.
I'm here. Yeah. Had a good week. Still playing live on some places, so always good.
All right. Where are you next?
Place near Falls Point in Baltimore.
Oh, cool.
A friend of mine. I'm just gonna help him out.
Right on.
But I was playing here in Laurelville in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
There's a garden, Walter's
Right
Garden.
down the street from us.
Every week they had some live stuff, so I was able to play every week, so it's good.
Right down the street from us, yeah.
Oh yeah, Steve?
Walter Boulevard is behind us, actually, about
Yeah.
about less than a mile away. Yeah.
Oh.
We used to live on the other end of it, down at Arcadia, and then we moved up here about 30-some years ago, 40 years ago. And but it's there. It's,
Oh yeah.
my kids used to
Nice
get,
place.
yeah, they used to get snowballs there.
Oh yeah. Well, they had food. They had my wife sells jewelry, so they had a craft show there too. So she was selling. So it was really, I played. That was cool.
Nice.
Anyway, we're neighbors. Okay. Song I wrote a few years ago, just at the edge before the COVID. I'm gonna put a little drum machine on too. The things that bring me close to you are the things that we share. Walks in the park, a kiss after dark, someone to care. The things that bring me close to you are the things that we love. Our children smile, their grace and style, a cut above. The heart that is beating, it doesn't beat alone. It deserves repeating, my love is grown. The words that I'm saying, I know you feel the same way too. The love that I'm displaying is only just for you. The things that bring me close to you. The things that bring me close to you are the things that we need. A warm embrace, a smiling face, love guaranteed. Things that bring me close to you all the things that we feel, deep emotion and devotion that is real. The heart that is beating, you know, doesn't beat alone. It deserves repeating. Our love has grown. The words that I'm saying, I know you feel the same way too. The love that I'm displaying is only just for you. The things that bring me close to you, the things that bring me close to you, the things that bring me close to you.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
So do you time that backing track out, or do you just like stop it with your feet or something?
With my feet.
Okay. All right. Movie magic.
Yeah. I'm going to use my fingers. And I don't know if you can pick up the guitar, but I'm a very soft picker.
It's coming through pretty good.
Okay, good. This is a cover. I love this song. Many people have played it, including Willie Nelson. But my favorite is Liz Wright, beautiful jazz singer today. I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment. In your eyes I read such strange things, but your lips deny their truth. Will your answer really change things, making me blue? I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again and again and again.
Nicely done, man.
All right, thank you.
Right on. Thank you, Robert.
You're welcome, Rowan.
But yeah, next time you've got a show coming up, let us know so we can come out and check you out in person while the weather is still good.
Yes.
Right on.
You. Will do.
Another hand for Robert Bertinelli, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to move on to Mr. Ron Smith.
All right. Here I was. What there is of me is here. And I think that's going to be enough. I don't know. This, I have a couple of songs tonight that are newer. This one here comes out of my recent experience, but also my persistent experience of not being able to sleep through the night. So since I can't sleep through the night, sometimes I come up with little clever riffs or ideas for a song, and I write them down, and sometimes they fly, and sometimes they crash into the wall. But this one's called Half Past Awake. I'm half past awake at too early o'clock, lying here in my bed, trying to turn off the unending squawk of stuff running through my head, regretting the past that I cannot change, dreading the future I can't rearrange, and stuck in the present at half past awake and too early o'clock. Oh, 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 oh. I'm half past awake at too early o'clock, trying to get back to sleep. But an urge from below is letting me know I've got an appointment to keep. So it's off to the loo, do what I've got to do, then sanitize what I got dirty, and back to my bed, like I already said, too early o'clock, awake 30. Oh why do I always wake up so soon? I like getting up with the sunshine. These days I'm getting the moon. These days I'm getting the moon. I'm half past awake at too early o'clock, sitting up in my chair, still trying to turn off the unending squawk that follows me everywhere, regretting the past that I cannot change, dreading the future I can't rearrange, and stuck in the present at half past awake and too early o'clock.
That was exactly my evening last night.
I know that feeling well.
That was so good and so clever, Ron.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, the only difference between your song and my evening was I did manage to get back to sleep, and then I had a nightmare, and I woke up again.
Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I have that sometimes. I wake up and my heartbeat is just going a billion miles an hour. I got to do these little breathing tricks and stuff to try to figure out what the... Okay, so, well, it's good to know I'm not alone. I mean, that's not good because I'm sorry you are experiencing the same thing, but barring that, it's good. I'm doing all that while I'm trying to move my lyrics around on the screen so I can see this thing. This in here is a lyric that was shot to me by a guy that I collaborate with from time to time named Clint Bishop. And sometimes he shoots a lot of lyrics to me, but his vibe is a little different than mine. In fact, completely different. But sometimes something that he hands me I think is really interesting, so I'll pick up the guitar and take a crack at it. And that's one of these. So this is the worldwide debut of She's Seeing Someone Else, and it'll be what it is. That look in her eyes, it's easy to tell. She's in love with a guy I know all too well, 'cause I made him up to make her love me. It's simple enough, I just wanted to be the the man of her dreams. But she's seeing someone else when she's looking at me. She fell for the guy I pretended to be, and I let it go on. I kept it to myself, but I've known all along she's seeing someone else. No, I don't want kids or a white picket fence, like I told her I did. But in my defense, when I'm holding her, they don't seem like lies. To tell you the truth, I was hypnotized by her big brown eyes. She's seeing someone else when she's looking at me. She fell for the guy I pretended to be, and I let it go on. I kept it to myself, but I've known all along she's seeing someone else. The man of her dreams has promised her things, like June wedding bells and a big diamond ring. This cannot go on, but I can only blame myself, 'cause I've known all along she's seeing someone else. And she's seeing someone else when she's looking at me. She fell for the guy I pretended to be. I let it go on, kept it to myself, when I knew all along she's seeing someone else.
Nice.
Man,
Oh, Ron, that is a superb set of lyrics.
what a great angle on that
It's
idea.
a new
Yeah.
Yeah,
angle,
that was pretty
exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
Right, really great stuff.
Goodness, John. Or Ron. Why do I keep doing that? Goodness, Ron.
Only because I keep interrupting.
I'm the artist formerly known as Ron.
Well, Kay said, who is our Twitch moderator, she's like, I feel we haven't seen Ron in forever, so she's happy to see you, just like the rest of us. So,
Depends on your definition of forever, but yeah,
well, thanks for winding your way back to us. So,
happy to be here.
excellent.
Yeah, and thanks for bringing that song.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cool.
definitely a winner.
Well, speaking of winding their way back, Dave Cornett, you were back after a while as well. How you been? Oh, you're muted there.
There we go.
There we go.
Am I coming through?
You are. Howdy, howdy.
All right, I'll even stand up for this. What the heck? All righty, yeah, I missed a couple. I'm just trying to think about Majesty of Trees. I figure I've got a few more weeks to think about that. though.
Yeah, I was driving home today, and I had an idea. I'll see if I can make it manifest. So, good luck to you. For those of you who don't know, we have a monthly songwriting prompt, and this month's prompt is "The Majesty of Trees." So, if you think you can come up with something for that, or any song, really, the whole point is just to get the creative juices flowing. Give it a shot and play along with us. So, anyway.
It was either that or, taking on a cue from my daughter about writing something about an ottoman. But that will have to work on that at a different point. I've got a couple of covers for you tonight, in the spirit of the season. meaning I may not be here next week, so I might as well do the Halloween stuff this week.
Righto.
Holy Moses met the Pharaoh. Yeah, he tried to set him straight. Looked him in the eye, let my people go. Holy Moses on the mountain, high above the golden calf, went to get the 10 commandments. He's gonna break them in half. All you zombies, hide your faces. All you people in the street, all you sitting in high places, this is gonna fall on you. Only no one ever talked to Noah. They just laughed at him instead. Working on his ark, working all by himself. Only Noah saw it coming. 40 days and 40 nights. Took his sons and daughters with him. They were the Israelites. All you zombies, hide your faces. All you people in the streets, all you sitting in high places, the rain's gonna fall on you. Holy Father, what's the matter? Where have all your children gone? Sitting in the dark, sitting all by themselves. You don't have to hide anymore. All you zombies, show your faces. All you people in the streets, all you sitting in high places, the piece is gonna fall on you. All you zombies, show your faces. I know you're out there, all you people in the streets, all you sitting in high places, it's all gonna fall on you.
A lot of energy there. Nice.
It's gonna subject of.
Right on.
This
Who
is
does
a,
that originally?
Jonathan Colton. What's that?
Who does that originally?
Hooters. And this is a Jonathan Colton song, kind of same subject.
Nice.
Hey, Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. Good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. Really wish you'd let us in. I think I speak for all of us when I say I understand why you folks might hesitate to submit to our demands. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. If you open up the door, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I don't mean to nitpick, Tom, but is this really a plan? Spend your whole life locked inside a mall. Maybe that's okay for now, but someday you'll run out of food and guns, and you'll have to make the call. I'm not surprised to see you haven't thought this through enough. You never had the head for all that bigger picture stuff. But Tom, that's what I do, and I plan on eating you slowly. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. If you open up the door, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I'd like to help you, Tom, in any way I can. I sure appreciate the way you're working with me. I'm not a monster, Tom. Well, technically I am. I guess I am. Got another meeting, Tom. Maybe we could wrap this up. I'm sure we'll get to common ground somehow. Meanwhile, I'll report back to my colleagues who are chewing on the doors. Guess we'll table this for now. I'm glad to see you take constructive criticism well. Thank you for your time, we've all been busy as hell. And we'll put this thing to bed. When I bash your head open, all we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. If you open up the door, we'll all come inside and eat your brains.
Finally, somebody speaks up for the zombie.
Representation
really
matters, folks.
Oh, I really love that song. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Yeah.
Any Jonathan Colton is welcome, but that one is
Yeah.
it's
Particularly, yes.
yeah.
I do it all year round, but particularly this year I can
it's
get away
very
with it.
festive, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had I was working somewhere, and we were working on a very long project, and we're like, oh, we're gonna have like a party, and it's gonna be zombie themed, because we're all gonna be zombies by this point in the project. And they asked me to play some music, so I did that song. I did "Zombie" by the Cranberries
Oh,
and "Zombie Jamboree."
There you go.
The Calypso song. So
There's another one that I've been working on by a guy named Tony OK called "How Come I Don't See You in My Mirror." That
that's cool.
well, next week is Halloween,
That's
and
true.
it is a Monday, so
if I
you can come
can,
back and play it that night.
well, I'm hoping to have a gig ready by this weekend, so by then it should be ready to be played here too.
All
Right
right
on.
then.
Well, cool. Well, let's see here. I should probably tell you who we are and what we're doing in case
What
you
is
just.
this? Hey, Rowan.
Yes.
Can I have a question, just randomly out of the blue?
Oh, sure.
Who are you, and who are we, and what is this? What are we doing, and how often does it happen?
Well, I'm Rowan Corbett,
Okay.
and we all assembled here are VOM, the virtual open mic, and we do this every Monday evening, starting at 7 p.m. And we're gonna do it until people stop coming. So.
Pirate Radio.
Pirate Radio. Yeah. So next week we're gonna be live on Halloween, so we'll be doing it then, and then the following week will be
The tree.
the trees, the majesty of trees. That'll be our song prompt night. So
No ints in this new Lord of the Rings yet.
Not yet.
They referenced them, but they didn't. We didn't see any old tree beards, any slow talking
maybe we'll get to see the Entwives for the first time.
trees. Oh, that'd be great.
For those of you who have no clue what we're talking about, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
We're
Amazon Prime.
nerds, and that's all there is to that.
That's all there is. Speaking of nerds,
But if you look above me, right over here, paypal.me or Venmo at Iliami. And that's where you can give a little bit to keep this going. We to pay
Keep
for
the
the
lights on.
StreamYard and the Zoom and all that stuff. So anything you can give, we appreciate. And we just appreciate your company. So thanks for coming out and hanging with us virtually.
and speaking of hanging with us virtually, John Pfeiffer is doing that right now.
He's hanging out on the corner.
he's
Pfeiffer's
here.
Corner.
Pfeiffer's Corner. And you are on the corner of my screen. So that's great.
I'm on the corner of my screen too. Funny.
And you're around the corner from my house.
Yes, indeed.
So there you go. We're neighbors.
Yes. So, anyway, I'm slowly getting my voice back after having a nasty, nasty cold.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
That was just. Never mind. Won't go there. I'm gonna try to do an instrumental that I've picked at this instrumental for years and years and years, but I don't have Leo Kotke's technique, so it has to go quite a bit slower than what he does it at.
I mean, really, who has Leo
Imagine.
Kotke's technique? I mean,
So this
Dude.
this is called Stealin'.
set the
at
bar low, why don't you?
that's the part that always gets me. Heck with it.
Very cocky-esque. Nice.
Jeez. That A section. Always gets me, man.
Slow it down. That's all you got to do. Just slow it down.
Yeah, but the thing is, I slow it down and I slow it down, and then I can never get it up to the speed where it needs to be. Even slowing it down and trying to work it slowly back up to tempo, it always screws me up once I get it up to tempo.
That's part of the curse is
not-
writing stuff you can't play.
And that's not even, that's, he does it like this. Yeah.
You gotta understand, that's all he does.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't play French
he
horn,
probably
doesn't play
can't slow
pandero, doesn't play harmonica,
Right.
Doesn't even play a ukulele.
Well, but I'll bet he could. Anyway, since I was not nearly ready, I'm just gonna do the song that Kate always asks me to play. So,
All right.
um,
And keep something in reserve too, because I think it's a lightning round evening. Cause,
well, I'll think of something by that time.
all right.
Because I think I'll be a ways into that round, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I won't have to do it right after this. Anyway, so here's the same old song that I've done this probably too many times, but whatever. I kind of like the song, so. Who's the one she calls on when she's feeling out of sorts? Who's the fellow waiting by the phone since the divorce? Who's she still consoling when he really needs to cry? Oh no, that isn't me. That's the other guy. Who's the one sure to call her once or twice a day? Who's the one who hangs on every word she's got to say? Who's the one who shows up on the doorstep high and dry? Oh, no, that isn't me. That's the other guy. The other guy don't help her with her dishes or her flowers. He don't get to see her stepping naked from the shower. Who's the one who longs to hold her when she cries at night, and sacrifice a little sleep to make her feel alright. Who will never love her like I will until I die? Oh no, that isn't me. That's the other guy. The other guy won't make her bed and tidy up the room, fall into her pillow for what's left of her perfume. Who will never get to hold her when she cries at night, or sacrifice a fitful sleep until she feels all right. Who will never love her like I will until I die? Her forever used to be, who can't bear to say goodbye. That's the other guy. Will there always be the other guy? Must I always be the other guy?
Yeah, I love that song too, John.
Superb song.
Nice, man.
Thank you.
Beautiful, John.
Yeah, my friend told me to turn it off because his wife's liking it too much.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Enter the other guy.
Yarp.
Hey-o.
All right. Well, thank you, John. It's. I'm glad you're on the mend, man.
Oh, thank you. I'm at the tail end of it. I'm still coughing up a bunch of ugly crap, but
Yeah.
but I think we're near the end of it.
Okay,
But it was a nasty week. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna go on to Mr. Jules Bland, and I think after that we will have Kate Buckholt, and then we will do a lightning round, which means we're gonna whip back around and get another song from everybody. And depending on how much time we have, we might even do it twice. We'll see. So, think about what else you might want to play. But in the meantime, I would like to present to you our very own Mr. Jules
I was not prepared.
Bland.
I was not prepared.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay. It's just theatrics stuff.
That's okay. Neither was I when he said the same thing to me.
Oh, yeah, but I never have a song prepared. I'm just talking about my lighting, like it's a physical. Like I have to go over here to do a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How dare you, Rowan?
Don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Thursday.
It adds an air of mystery to it. We like it.
Thursday, 6:30.
6:30. Oh, you guys, have you moved things up in time?
No, it's always 6:30.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a. Oh, is it 6:30 when the list goes out, and then 7?
It's just fucking 6:30, man.
Just
You show
6:30,
up
all right.
At 6:30, you can get there before 6:30. I start at
All right.
6:30.
So, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about,
What's happening? Yeah.
Jules
Please.
Bland, my good friend here, he hosts an open mic at El Golfo in Silver Spring, Maryland, on
Flower Avenue.
Thursday nights.
Thursday nights, 6:30 every Thursday night.
That's right, and he would very much like you to come out and play.
Yep. We've had some newbies lately.
Yeah.
It's been kind of nice.
Speaking of that, are you getting some good folks coming out? Are you getting a good crowd coming out?
I really like the group of folks who are like regulars. There's like 5 or 6 people that'll be there, pretty much every week.
I know.
And so that's pretty good. And it's a wide range of, there's a guy who does a cappella storytelling / singing. Calls himself the musical time machine.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
good stuff. Molto bene.
Because I teach at the Landon School, which for me, El Golfo was kind of on the way home.
Okay.
So but I don't finish until about 7 or 7:15.
We go till 8:30 or 9ish.
Okay, well, I would have to show up late if I.
That's
make
fine.
it.
That's fine. Some people don't show up until like the point that we're at right now in this open mic, where we're
Okay,
at the end.
Yeah.
And then we're about to go around again.
It's
and
only
I'm just,
I would only be showing up late because I'm teaching. So
you don't have
anyway,
to have an excuse. Most of the people who show up late don't have an excuse. They live down the street. They just know that I'm not a stickler for.
I don't like to do that though, because I like to be respectful to the other people who are playing.
Well, we can make a formal apology announcement if you do show up. We will formally apologize to everyone. I will go up to them personally and I will pat them on the back and say, "I'm sorry for John." And by the way, if you show up, 2 of the regulars that are always there every week are also named John. So you would be the 3rd John. So get ready for my brothel joke a bunch of times.
Yeah, right.
They already know it and they hate it. But I'm the host, so they have to put up with it. Okay, speaking of hosts, I'm not hosting this. I'm gonna host a song with my mouth and body and guitar. Does that sound in tune to you? Doesn't really, does it? Boy.
Let's drum it one more time. That one sounded okay. The E, the high E maybe. A little flat. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. Mischief and myself have grown to know each other well. I find escape in the stories she tells. We follow the crowd and we point and we laugh and we yell. Oh! Caution tries to warn me, stay out of her way. Find me inside her on every day. Where is the harm in charming my cares away? It ain't so bad, just an affair, remarkable every time, hanging around, painting this town with friends of mine. Mischief has a sister, danger is her name. Danger's way plays into game she parades. The thrill of the chase is what keeps her from going and going and going caution speaks of warnings I should heed. I toss them into the wind in hopes that he will leave. Dangers of pleasure of guilt, and she won't let me be. No, it ain't so bad, just an affair, remarkable every time, hanging around, painting this town with friends of mine. I wrote that song when I was 19 years of age.
Holy smoke.
Man.
Prodigy.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah, I stole the concept from Geist. Is that her name? No, that's Willie Geist. I'm confusing her. Feist.
Oh, Feist.
She has
yeah.
a song called like "Trouble Is a Friend" or something like that, and I was like, I can make friends with other ideas and
Nice.
notions as well. Anyway, I guess since we're going around again, I'll just do piano at the end.
Okay. Well, what do you have a notion to play now?
Heyo, I don't know, Sean. Boy, oh boy. Ugh, can't wait till this is done. My life. No, life is fun. Was that convincing?
Yes.
Good.
Quite.
Good.
I'm
Thank you.
completely fooled.
All right. Speaking of life, this is kind of a song about how life goes. Specifically, it's not my song, but it is very analogous to my love life in a lot of ways. Sometimes, usually, when it exists. Singing easily with me, I show affection, but it's creeping up on me in another direction. Well, I love outright, and I know someday I'm gonna bite it, so I try to ask no questions. But the weary one is often me. Do you think it's obsession? Well, the smoke will find you a choker that matches your coat, not fit to be tied. The mirror makes it all clearer as you stand alone and can see all behind. Tried it and they like to say that nobody would believe this. Yet You tried it and you liked it, but nobody would ever conceive of it the way you stayed up, locked way up, keeping that flame for yourself. The way you stayed up, pushing the blame up, reaping that fame for yourself. Well, it's a dead end. It's a dead end day. It's a dead end, lonely day. I said it's ending. It's a dead end. It's a dead end thing. It's a dead end, oh lonely day, and it's a long, long way down. It's a long way. It's a long way down. It's a long, long way. Change is coming, baby. Don't be startled, lady. Every once in a while they'll do it again. You're gonna shake it, shake it. You know you wanna take it back to where it once belonged. Beneath the sheets and between the pillowcases, and the snake he races out and then he tangles into your hairs. Funny the fruits you choose or the time you take, the words you lose, and it all goes back to rotation over the back of your hand. I say the back of your hand, say the back of your hand. Oh, that map is your plan, it's the back of your hand. I say, it's the back of your hand. You know that map is your plan. Oh boy, you better take pictures and remember what you can, 'cause it's a long, long way. It's a long, long way. It's a long, long, it's a long, long way down. Said it's a long way down. It's a long way, long. It's a long way, long. Oh, it's a long way down.
Very nice.
A little Jason Mraz for your ass. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the most infuriatingly talented person I know.
Elon
Jules
Musk,
Bland.
where's he?
Oh, no. He's just irritating.
He's just infuriating. Full stop. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Rowan.
Thank you,
Rowan.
Thank you.
I very much appreciate you and your existence, and I've fired my bow a couple times since you set it up, it's still really precise compared to me just flailing about with my noodle arms. So
Got you right in the back, didn't it?
oh yeah, man, I got one of those boomerang arrows. Look out.
Yeah, we'll have to go out to the range again soon.
Yeah. Before it gets before the frost really takes hold.
All right. I believe we now get a little bit of Kate Buckholt. Are you ready for us, Kate?
I think so, if you're ready for me.
Oh, yes, always. What you got?
Okay, well, so I didn't know how timing was going to work out. I'm going to share a project that I just did, an environmental thing I was prompted to do in a moment, which is newborns got, but I wrote down the chords of this song, and I don't know how it'll go, but I'm just gonna try it. Sorry, I'm at my friend's house. I'm just gonna try this, and then you just yell at me. Oh, is this better? Is that louder?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think this is
And you got your original sound on?
Sorry, I always forget. It's like your face is in there. Where is it on a normal person's computer?
It should be on the upper left-hand corner, but if it's not there, we can turn it on real quick.
Yeah, it's on the upper left.
So what you do is go down to the little caret next to the microphone, click that, and then go to settings, audio settings.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then scroll down a little bit, and there should be like a section that says music and professional audio. Make sure the show in meeting option to enable original sound is checked.
Okay.
And then you can exit out of that, and it should be there.
You're right.
There you go.
Are we here?
Yep, we're here.
Okay.
And that you did turn it on though, right? You also turned
Yeah.
it on. All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
Take advantage of the button.
Kate Buckhold, y'all.
I think I know how this goes. Okay. No one knows where the ladder goes. You're gonna lose what you love the most. You're not alone in anything. You're not unique in time. Can you all hear me all right? What I say? You're not unique in time. I feel estranged every now and then. I fall asleep reading science fiction. I wanna fly in your silver ship. Let Jesus hang and Buddha sit. It's on. That's a D. Now the days are long now. The ups and the sundowns in a twisting mind. If I've gotta go first, I'll do it on my terms. I'm tired of traitors, always changing sides. They were friends of mine. Don't hang around once the promise breaks. You'll be there once the next one's made. Kiss the feet of a charlatan. Some imagine freedom. All the rest is predictable. You can say you're the first to know. Bought a mantra to concentrate. Car alarm or a hissing snake. I know now how it's gonna turn out. We gotta calm down or I'll lose my place. Gotta get to the center. Gotta get to the concert. Run looks just like a blood orange. Don't it just make you wanna cry? Precious friend of mine. Well, I know when it's finally done, this whole life's a hallucination. You're not alone in anything. You're not alone in trying to be. Yeah, that was a Bright Eyes song I butchered. Don't blame it on them. It's not the name.
First time I've heard you sing, Kate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, okay, thank you. I
wasn't going to say don't do it anymore, was I?
I don't know. Were you?
I wouldn't. I'm too nice a guy, but it's nice to hear you sing.
Thank you. I'm too not nice a guy to stop either way because I'm loving doing it so much. I'm like, oh man, any excuse to tap on the keyboard. So, okay, so the second one I could try to beat as a environmental scientist that I know from Greenbelt asked me to make a song about, like, in the direction of environmental awareness, which I don't know, like, a ton of science facts or whatever, and I ended up kind of doing a biographical kind of thing about Rachel Carson and all of her important work that she did. I can do it written. I could try to this beat if this doesn't sound too bad. Shall I try that, or do you want me to just go for it with the beat since I don't have my setup?
Yeah, however you want to go.
I'll just try it so quickly, this beat, and then if you're like, oh!
No, that's coming across pretty well.
For reals?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I know the words really good, I don't know the words, but like, oh man, okay. I didn't get to actually write it out right, so it's a lot of scribbles, so it's a bit of a puzzle. Bear with me, y'all, okay. 1907, Rachel Carson came. Nature was her mentor, her friend, and so her unyielding devotion in return commenced. The nature study movement, it was rooted in the movement of nature, and it as teacher to student. And from each May back around to April, like a clock display of arrows to what that time has to offer in a day, in a place far out, outskirts or proper. Following her watch, creatures, cycles, and songs to look thereupon, to grasp when it is, when between dusk and dawn. Then find light of day, taste the barrier blade of grass, smell the open space, inhale the honeysuckle masses. And this forest bathing practice is to be one with our surroundings, and each at a time, and taking what each sense finds. Let us kneel to what supports us, touch and feel that sacred very ground, and listen and hear buzzes, patters, voices, bustling mothers, crackles, calls and splashes. These gorgeous organic sounds. Her ears as figuratively big as Buddha's, and pointed action. Carson's compassion and understanding of that which we can't destroy and then go back to or come back from. So why was murder of this not crime? Well, await for written sentence and remission in due time, throwing bones of information just in case it's ignorance that need more suggestion. It was not, and then came the lesson. So once upon a time there was a waterfowl country, and in the days and the ways of the duck, and rich habitat and thus countless babes and buds and delicious other stuff. And then one day when the white man came, oh they came with saws and chains, defacing it all for more profitable domains and short-term return gains, and all for wealth atop the back of Mother Nature's remains. Ego sustains and spread like drought fires over instinct and vital planes. By manufactured force man will reign. Drop his DDT insect bombs and that sink into tap water to wash it down, and from the shower head into the crown as red from green trickles down now. Where am I? dip their testes in this poisonous pesticide, or swim their spawn in streams of Nagasaki insecticide, but blindly, though bestowed and tried it for the synthetic environments of greedy, heedless man, needlessly carcinogenic plans to take barbaric recess from the bosom of life and into the bloody, toxic hands. For the momentary, monetary here and now, and at the cost of many generations, and in many cases can be spared by implementing laws of conservation. And as for the Rachel Carson home, her self-designed ideal house with her wild tangle outside, she let build itself, and that place is as saved as both her concrete beltway now. Imagine with monsters pissing chemicals, demolishing organic radicals which are free only briefly to begin with, and she had the bandwidth to bear down and stand with nature and Harrington in principle practice, sandwiched between ends of the spectrum of potential and damage, not in a panic or frantic, and facing the giant, meddling in even medical well-being and federal dealings and meetings with several groups whom which only their funds have no ceiling. Her applied drive on a crash course, of course, was daunting. Loss of beloved old haunts haunting, her ground stomping with logic, her rational intelligence strictly on truth and topic. We must stop this, spoken often. I still have some, okay. Careless and fictional, frost falls off from friction, warming and warning when all is lost. Tick tock. And there's another page, but there's no more beat.
Kate, you are freaking amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice, Kate.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you're still working on that one, but man, you know, that's damn cool.
There's so much powerful shit in that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I studied a bit of other people's like book reports on Rachel Carson and walked her trails for many years, and yeah, thank you. Cool.
Right on. Kate Buckholt, y'all. Well, we have come to the lightning round, which means we're going to go around again, and we're all going to do another song. So I think we have time to do that at least once. So we'll see. And we shall begin again as we began before. So that means it's my turn. This one is called Shantytown. Working in this shantytown, it's become my home, where all my filled with a friends, nothing to call my own. Shantytown, my home. Shantytown. When the rain comes down, this becomes a mighty hole, and everybody disappears except me. I stay in my tent alone. Shantytown. Makes no sense, they call us bums and they hide their children when we come. But we don't wanna hurt no one, just wanna live our lives and then move on. Almost done, I'll get my pay. Put on my coat and hop the train. Leave my tent and my tools, so some other fool can live this way. Working in this shanty town, it's become his home, where all is filled with the friends, nothing to call his own. Shanty town, his own. Shanty town.
Lightning sounds.
Lightning sounds. The lightning round.
Right.
That was very nice.
That
Thank
was
you.
good, man. That was good. You're good at songs, Rowan.
Sometimes. All right.
Mostly,
Oh,
I'd
thank
say.
you. Well, thank you.
In my presence, at least. Maybe you'd know not to fuck up in front of me, because I'll let you have
Okay.
it.
You of all people, Jules, should know
Yeah.
it is dangerous to make a black man blush. So knock it off.
Also, don't touch our radios. And so on, and so on. Women be shopping. You get it. We all get it. Everybody gets it. Speaking of people who could get it, Steve Patton's up next.
That's right. It's the lightning round. Steve Patton.
I feel like lightning has struck already. I don't normally do this with electric guitar, but it's here. I watched her as she danced at a wedding here in town. A blue-eyed Jenny rose in her bright flowered gown, gold hair tied in ribbons, her dress was trimmed in lace, a light bright as heaven, a smile upon her face. I asked her for the dance, as old promise me was played. Dance with Jenny Rose to the last song we stayed. Blue eyes held me spellbound as we danced around the floor. And when the night was over, I saw her to the door. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. Blue ribbons and blue eyes have locked me in the cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow. And someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. I took her by the hand as we walked into the night. I looked at Jenny Rose in the moonlight so bright. She knew then that I loved her, for plainly she could see. But when I went to kiss her, she turned away from me. She touched me on the cheek, then she said that she must leave. Your heart said, Jenny Rose, I've no wish to deceive. But love is a prison the heart cannot escape. So much I wish to tell her, words I could not shape. Love is a prison where my heart must dwell. Blue ribbons and blue eyes have locked me in the sun. There must Tears I could not hide when I saw it on the news. He killed sweet Jenny Rose. All her love he feared to lose. 3 shots fired in anger, a jealous lover's spite. And the last word she told me came back to me that night. Love is a prison where my heart must dwell. Blue ribbons and blue eyes have locked me in this cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow. And someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. Thank you.
Steve Patton, y'all. Love, was it? What's that line? Love is a prison where my heart. How did it go again? Where my heart must reside. Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, he's muted. You're muted.
My bad.
Steve.
I gotta ask questions before he
Can't-
mutes out.
He's still going.
Oh, yeah. It's,
How does the line go again?
love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. Blue
Must
ribbons
dwell.
and blue eyes have locked me in this cell. It took an eternity to write that song. It's one of the songs that I really worked on, but I started it when I was, after I read the newspaper article, and I was at the Bluegrass Festival out in, the other side of the border. Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. Okay.
Gettysburg, right.
Right on.
And I was sitting at a picnic table and I wrote most of the verses, but I could not get the chorus. It took forever to get that to work out. But anyway, that was it.
But when you know, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you, neighbor.
All right. Well, if you're still feeling neighborly there, Robert, it's your turn.
All right. This was originally a prompt to sing a country song, and I don't do country songs, but so I wrote it, and it turned out to be a semi-reggae song. so I failed at that. But here it is. She's gone, and I'm not believing, wondering why she ran away. It's the dawn, and now I'm grieving. Welcome to my lonesome day. Goodbye, such a sad expression. With tears I could not keep at bay, and my cries feed my depression. Welcome to my lonesome day. Welcome to my lonesome day. And you left me so alone and blue. Please come home without delay, 'cause you know I'll never stop loving you. Dreams gone and shattered, with sleepless eyes on display. It seems that you're all that matters. Welcome to my lonesome day. stop loving you. Yes, the fear of you not returning and false hopes that are here to stay. But my tears be forever burning. Welcome to my lonesome day. Welcome to my lonesome day.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds plenty country to me.
Robert, it's country. It's just missing. It needs one little thing to fix it up. The part about where you drove Mama to the train and your pickup truck, and that's all you need. That's all you need.
I forgot that line, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
it's at the
though,
bottom, it's the bottom here. Oh, there it is.
country is really popular in Jamaica.
It actually fits. It actually fits a certain style that was around in the '60s, the early '60s. There was a brief period in there, a guy named Bobby Bear and a few others like that who did that kind of music, was semi-folk, not really what you'd call country and not really what you'd call
Was it
folk.
skiffle? Was that what you're referring to?
Yeah, that would be one of them. But Bobby Bear was a common. I'm trying to think of something. Oh, one of the songs it was Somebody Loved Little White Dove. I don't remember who it was, but yeah.
Running Bear. Running Bear.
Running Bear,
Loving-
Love
yeah.
Little White Dove. Yeah, it has that kind of a vibe to it. So yeah, I think yeah, it works. I mean, Jamaica's a country anyway. I mean,
It's what you make
I've
of it.
heard.
All countries have country music.
Oh, that's true.
The
That's
country,
true.
yes.
Well, Mr. Ron Smith, it is your turn in the lightning chair.
All right, the lightning chair.
Not to be confused with the electric chair.
No, very
Not
different.
to be,
Very
yeah.
Still in
different.
operation in multiple states in the U.S.
Yeah.
All right. Good country.
Well, the host has spotlighted my video for everyone. That's awesome, I guess. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about the sleepless night, and Rowan, you mentioned the nightmare waking up, and that's kind of what was behind this song, although I didn't realize it when I first started writing it. But that's one of my, I don't know, I've been singing this for a year or two, I don't know how long, but I opened my eyes today, way before dawn. Reached onto my nightstand. I grabbed my glasses and put them on. Got my feet underneath me. I took a walk down the hall. I opened my eyes today. That's what started it all. My heartbeat was pounding because of a dream. I scarcely remember it, but it's what woke me up, it seems. And I can't shake the feeling. It had something to say. Did I just miss it when I opened my eyes today? Things that just don't matter seem to matter most of all in the middle of the night when I'm walking down this hall. Where did that dream come from? Was it the handwriting on the wall? When I opened my eyes, was I just running away from it all? Oh, there isn't an easy way of calming my fear. Don't matter what you say, don't matter what you hear. Thank goodness for morning and how it brightens the skies. Things look so much different now than they were looking when I opened my eyes today, way before dawn. Reached onto my nightstand, I grabbed my glasses and put them on. Got my feet underneath me, I took a walk down the hall. I opened my eyes today, that's what started it all.
So, like, it's all good writers tonight. That's wild.
Yeah, good
And good players of good writers.
Thank you.
Ron Smith, y'all. Yeah, I think you're the farthest afield tonight as well, out there in Missouri.
Yep, mid-Missouri, southwest Missouri. Or Misery, as we like to say out here.
Yeah, you and Kathy Bates. Do they call it Missouri? Is that something people say?
You know, the politicians do that just to try to sound folksy. Just drives me against the
It's
wall.
like calling New Orleans Nolans. It's like nobody, they don't call it that there. They don't do that.
Yeah, they do it in all those cheesy commercials, and we all sit back.
Zatarans.
Kind of flip the bird, though nobody can see it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next up, I believe we have Dave Coronet. Are you ready, sir? Oh, I think you're muted again.
Nope.
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 Here we go.
There he is.
Okay, I have been unmuted. So as previously threatened, I'm going to try this Tony OK cover, and we'll see how well it works.
Right on.
Well, there is something very funny going on here. There's something most unusual going down. I got a real uneasy feeling in my stomach most of the time, and lately it's worse when you're around. Well, I know you are my ever-loving baby, and I know you'd never do me no wrong. Still, I've gotta ask you some questions, baby, 'cause there's something most unusual going on. For example, how come I can't see you in my mirror? How come you never come around here except at night? How come you never say where family's from, and how come you look so pale? How come you got that crazy look there in your eyes? Well, lately, babe, you smell just like a basement, and your wardrobe's down strictly black and red. Sometimes at night I see you creeping around the pavement. Come to think of it, when do you go to bed? Well, I'm not one to start no rumors. No, I never ever use no poison pen. Still, I gotta admit, I don't like the way you pick your teeth in public, or the way you're always staring at my neck. You tell me, how come I can't see you in my mirror? How come you never come around here during the day? How come you start to hiss when you say your prayers, and I start to hiss when I say my prayers, and you wear those stupid capes? And every time you see a cross, you run away. Tell me what you say your name was anyway. You tell me, how come I can't see you in my mirror? How come you never come around here in the day? How come you start to hiss when I say my prayers, and you wear those stupid capes? And every time you see a cross, you run away. tell me what you say your name was anyway. Is it Mary or is it Sue? And can somebody like me, I mean a car wreck from Central Maryland, even stand a chance with you? You know you scare the shit out of me, darling.
Sound effects are awesome.
That was great. Oh, man. That's good. That was good. All right. Mr. John Pfeiffer. How are you?
Tell me what the balance is like here. I switched to my little solid body Barry uke.
Oh.
Is that
Right.
a little loud?
No, I think it's okay.
I think it sounds very good. Ooh.
All right.
Sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
haven't done this song for y'all. I haven't done this song for y'all since I think October of 2021.
Oh, goodness.
Probably for good reason. Anyway, this song is imagined from the voice of my mom after she passed away, and also shortly after my dad died. So hence the first verse. Anyway, it's called "Letter from the Grave." I figure it's sort of timely to do something like that, you know. Your father called this morning, hell-bent for reminiscing, and my son, your name was mentioned. For the rest, I didn't listen. There's so much you've been given, but did I give my best? Give the most and take the least. The devil takes the rest. I said the devil takes the rest. So laugh and cry and sing the blues. You've got to blow your horn. Love life while you're living and leave the dead to mourn. You just leave the dead to mourn. So many pieces missing, like maybe all that I suppressed. Always said I had my reasons, ain't none of your business. Yes, I miss my smoky sunrise, warm promises gone cold. Miss seeing you cross 30, for the cancer took my soul. I let the cancer take my soul. So left and cry and sing the blues. You've got to blow your horn. Love life while you're living and leave the dead to mourn. You just leave the dead to mourn. Couldn't be your daddy's mama. I had way too much of mine. The double dipper finally found her, the last to lay in line. The last to lay it all on him, so deep he'd never see, never know the naked truth, or set that spirit free. You got to set your spirit free. So laugh and cry, sing the blues. The boys in your heart. Love life while you're living and leave the dead to mourn. You just leave the dead to mourn. tickets in your pocket, but son, you gotta ride. So spent my life at the window, watching all the trains go by. Souls stealing at the platform, clueless, there's a track. And when she leaves the station, that train ain't coming back. I said your train ain't coming back. So laugh and cry and sing the blues. You've got to blow your horn. Love life while you're living, and leave the dead to mourn. You just leave the dead to mourn. So give up combing coffins for the answers that you crave. Ain't no more wisdom hiding in the bitter life I gave. Just wake up, feel the sunrise, burn that blues away, and give up digging deeper for a letter from the grave. It's an empty letter from the grave. Just laugh and cry and sing the blues. You gotta blow your horn. Love life while you're living, and leave the dead to mourn. You just leave the dead to mourn. Let the dead go, bury the dead now, honey, and leave the dead to mourn. Boy, I screwed that up.
Still pretty nice.
But you get the idea anyway.
It's an interesting idea. Very interesting.
Very nice, Mr. Pfeiffer, as always.
Thank you.
As always. Next up, we've got Mr. Jules Bland
What's happened?
with a lightning round.
Can you
Who is
see me?
anything but bland, by the by.
He has never heard that before.
Is it happening? Can people see me?
Yes. Well,
Am I frozen?
I see
no,
Debbie
you're good.
Yada.
You're good.
Okay. Because I'm frozen on my screen, which is fun.
Oh, wait. That's weird. Now I've lost you. I had you a minute ago, and now I can't.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
That's interesting.
Very odd.
It's spooky, you might say.
Oh, yeah, and well, now
I
I'm
mean,
spotlighting myself.
I see that I'm spotlighted, but it's just I'm gonna unplug my camera and then plug it back in.
Okay, no worries. So we'll go back to.
No.
Oh, wait, I
There
think
you
you're.
go.
Are you back?
I just
you is.
tapped the dongle, and now I'm gone.
We got you.
Okay, am I still here?
Yes.
There we go. Mr. Jules Bland. Hooray!
Spooky. Hold on. I got this. Hold on. Ooh, spooky. Okay, we're done with that. This is a song that I've never played on piano in front of people before. I love to play it on guitar. I've found a new way to arrange it 5 years after I recorded it. But it's in one of the keys I'm familiar with, so I'm gonna see if I can play it. Is that coming through?
Yes, it is.
Find some time to sort it out. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say you make it all okay. You can't return the blame. Talk as if you're in a dream. The way you dance is smooth as cream. I'd hang on every word you breathe. To you I'm sheep you use for sharpening your teeth. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say you make it all okay. You can't return the blame. Kept holding on to a love that had already faded away. Can't wait no longer, I can't feed your hunger for pain. All the dreams we've had come and gone so fast. The fact that I can't get them back is all that will remain. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say that you make it all okay. You can't return the blame, honey, no, no. It's not all fun and games, but hey, we always played away. I'm not here to stay. The price is yours to pay. Yours to pay. Yours to pay. Price is yours to pay. Yours to pay. Your toupee looks very fake. Spooky. It's a spooky song. I'm festive too.
Nice ending.
All right. I think that went okay. Cool.
Heck yeah.
That was good. That was good. I really like that song.
I like the song too, and I like playing piano, and I liked playing the song on piano.
Yeah.
Is that
What do
on
you
your
know?
What'd you say,
Speaking
Kate?
of liking things.
Is that on your first album?
The first album, yes. The bad one. It's fine. B minus.
It's just the next one is
The
better.
production, I didn't know what I was doing in the studio, but the second one, I think I was like, I really like the second album that I put out, which is why it's taken me so long to put out another album, but it'll probably be next year. Spoiler alert.
And
Because I'm
you can
just
put the
gonna-
piano version on the next album. See?
I'm gonna probably do just like a piano version or something. So I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing before I do the main thing. Anyway, speaking of things and being done,
Kate Buckholt is going to finish out the night for us.
okay, I'm just gonna go. I tried.
Have you thought of something for us, Kate?
Have you told her something?
He was making fun of the fact that I kind of went into a little bit of an Irish accent there because I'm a nerd. So I do that.
Sorry.
So what you got to play for us there, Kate? Do you have something there? You got something to do? Something for us? A bit.
Well, okay, yeah, I was just gonna do the keyboard one because I have the keyboard, but it'll be a repeat. I could do John Patton's song. I could do my Ebby cover.
Actually, that we. I mean, we were deprived of John Patton tonight, so that would be.
Oh, really?
Cool.
He didn't play? I was like, I thought I saw him.
Yeah, he was having some internet troubles, so he had to drop.
This
out.
is not going to feel like you were deprived of him. Just hands it that side. But yeah, all right. Let's see here. Maybe I can just.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ever self-deprecating Kate Buckholz.
Sorry. Oh goodness, I'm really working on it, and so thank you. Okay. Oh man, it's been a while. Oh, don't even, Jules, you're muted. But how can I see this? I'll just hold it. That's not in y'all's way, right?
Nope, you're good.
Now people will know, if you didn't know that I play with one hand. Someone last night, that I was making, doing a thing with, thought that I play with one hand because I have to hold this because it's so small. It's like, yeah, no, totally. I play okay. I lost track of your story. What's the last thing you said? Did I fall asleep while you were talking, or just get lost in my head? The cheap rooms in blacktop and the stars all look the same. So I'll call you next week from some other place. To everyone I knew, sometimes leaving is what you do. You're in my blind spot, I'm part of your blindness too. If you want to know your home from far away, you can see. But if you really want to know the truth, here's what's bothering me. Wherever I went, no matter how far I'd go, wherever I'd stay, I never called it home. There's a faint smell to hope that fades as quick as the rain. It's like ozone or blood, it's like the memory of pain. But when they're closing the curtain, I sense it slipping away. So I hope that I'll find it some other day. To everyone I knew, sometimes leaving is what you do. You were in my blind spot, I'm part of your blindness too. If you want to know your home from far away, you can see. But if you really want to know the truth, here's what's bothering me. Wherever I went, no matter how far I'd go, wherever I'd stay, never called it home. Someday when I'm sated, if I can hold out that long, I will lay down ambition and confess place too. If you want to know your home from far away, you can see. But if you really want to know the truth, here's what's bothering me. Wherever I went, no matter how far I'd go, wherever I'd stay, I never called it home. Wherever I went, no matter how far I'd go, wherever I'd stay. Oops, I never called it home. Do you miss John Patton more now?
Kate Buckhold, y'all.
The doggies in their deep sleep got up and left, and I.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I was hoping to hear a little bit of the snore, something to entertain you while I played. Okay. Sorry. Thanks.
Nothing to be sorry about, Kate. It's always great hearing you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've done it again. You've come to the end of another evening with this rabble. VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday night, in case you've forgotten from when I last said. Starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I think soon we're going to be setting our clocks back. Is that not correct?
Yeah, like the second weekend in November.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's going to be on my birthday. That's right.
Hey-o.
You get an extra hour's sleep. Ha ha!
Alright.
For my birthday.
Yay.
If you
Yay.
can sleep.
And that actually, just an FYI, that might be the last daylight savings switch over we get, depending on what our
That's it.
Congress
That's true.
people do. We'll see.
Oh, what? No.
I think they already decided.
They
I
just
don't
said it
think
like
the
they-
do
Speaking-
and Congress
Really
people
was
belong in
it?
the same
Speaking of
sentence.
things that people can decide, I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with Doritos or my open mic or any bullshit like that. Recreational marijuana is on the bill. It's on the docket in Maryland. So please vote for that, because they're not going to federally legalize it because there's too much money in keeping it a federally illegal thing. But we can, states' rights, except not the real reason people talk about states' rights. Look up states' rights and you'll probably see a Confederate flag. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Anyway, but for this thing, states' rights good. So let's all, vote yes on that amendment so we can just, let's just do the thing.
I will give a more general, just go and vote.
How about that? Go vote.
Do
I'm
it.
not, but I am specifically trying to electioneer for that.
All right.
Specific
You do
thing,
that, but I'm just going to say,
because
you know what?
I've
Vote.
had friends get in trouble for that stuff, like, nonviolent offenses and police stuff and Montgomery County stuff. So anyway,
Bye, Kate.
but yes, go vote.
Bye.
Go vote.
Great
Bye.
to hear you guys. I'm gonna go back and listen again.
No worries.
Bye.
See you later, Kate.
And we'll have another one of these before the election.
That is true.
A couple
of these.
couple more. Yeah.
So, yeah, that I think we'll have one on the 7th right before Election Day. So, there you go.
Yep. So who knows what'll happen between now and then nationally. But
Maybe
I think
the UK will
Maryland
have
should be
another
fine.
prime
Another
minister
prime
by
minister. I think it's very likely, because this dude has been saddled with a lot. It was almost Boris. It was almost for
saw
like a
that.
day. People thought it was going to be Boris again. And you know what?
I'm
If Joe Biden doesn't
back.
run, I think it's going to be Hillary again. Like, I think nobody can learn any lessons from anything. So we're doomed to, so read up on your history and then just you can mouth along to the future, I guess.
Those who refuse to learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Doomed to repeat it.
And those who do are doomed to watch it repeat anyway.
I mean, seriously.
And
seriously.
you obviously will not learn. So you'll be here next week when we do this again. So until then, reach out, grab somebody by the face.
Touch face.
Squeeze.
Squeeze it.
There we are.
Oh, thank you again to Kate, to Kay, said our Twitchling, our Twitch moderator. Thank you, Kay. We love you. Bye.